Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your July 2026 tarot card reading. We're just going to jump into it. We are going to find what type of energies await us for July for Capricorn. Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Page of Wands, the Sun card, yay. Wow, the Strength card, and the Hierophant. Okay. I like that the Queen of Wands is leading this off for you. So the Queen of Wands is our manifesting, spiritual, passionate, successful queen. She vibrates on a really high level, and the universe wants you to get excited, to get passionate, to find that passion, to find that thing that sparks your excitement, the thing that you jump out of bed in the morning to do. That's your mission for July, is to bring out that. Because when you bring out that, all of a sudden things start to gravitate towards you. The law of attraction. So that's the message, and it's a good one. I mean, honestly, we should practice that more often. I know I should, but there's something that is waiting to find you. And I think it's waiting for you to vibrate on that level. And so that means good things. That means the Sun. The Sun is the most joyful card in the tarot deck. It is, without a doubt, I think the most powerful. It's the Sun. It holds vitality and power and possibilities. But it's about the joy, and the message is, if you feel that way, if you are a joyful person, if you really want to engage in the things that bring you pleasure, then the pleasure and the rewards will follow you. Sun is all over that. It is a self-expression card, and often attributed to, since it's the Sun, to Leo in the 5th house of pleasure. So that's your job for the start of the month, So I also like that the Strength card showed up, because this is about having the courage, to step out of your comfort zone and to have faith that things will be fine when you do. And strength is about courage. And so the universe is asking you this month, to tap into that, your courage, to sometimes just have 20 seconds of insane courage to do something out there, to put yourself out there, and then you can surprise yourself to see what results in that. And that's something similar that happened in a movie that I saw, and I thought it was kind of a cool way of explaining it. But it takes courage to put yourself out there, to express yourself, and that's when opportunities will emerge from those things. All right. Now, Mercury is retrograde, so we are going to have a little bit of these arguments, not seeing things the same way, a little bit of disruption. And this is in your relationship zone. So Mercury retrograde in your relationship zone is, asking you to pause, to don't engage in a battle. Don't engage in the argument, cooler heads prevail. So it's important to address some concerns with your partner, for sure, but sometimes taking a time out is what's required, just to gain a different perspective, and then to come back to it and to have those agreements and conversations and past situations kind of talked over until you see where the problem lies, okay? Now, the Knight of Swords Well, this is this is a man on a mission, okay? Knight of Swords is all about getting to the goal, impervious to any challenges or any blocks or whatever, people or things along the way. It's like tunnel vision. This is what you need. You need some tunnel vision. You need to have a mission, and your mission is going to be in the lunar notes. We all have a personal mission, Aquarius, and yours is in your house of money, shared resources, and it is going to be challenging. So the need, though, to not lose focus, I think, is really a good message, because we know that Jupiter is going to contribute, to this journey by expanding your shared resources. That's where he landed, in your house of shared resources. So he's bringing an expansion. He's bringing more money. He's abundant. He's bringing opportunities. Doors are opening. Financial products, are going to have a Midas touch to it. Jupiter is a great planet to have in your shared resources, right? It is the place where you can be blessed with a windfall, where surprising large sums of money just happen that are unexpected. But it requires a willingness, to collaborate, to get along, to agree on the terms of things. So the goal is to get to the truth always, and then to make a decision. And because there's so much information flying around and so much news flying around, and some information being unavailable to make those big decisions, that's why Mercury's retrograde. And I might add that Neptune and Saturn too are retrograde. This is going to be in your personal house. Now the Hierophant, I always point to as the house, because there's always keys here. And it is a personal energy. First of all, he represents the spiritual realm, and that's highly personal. But that's where your dreams are. That's where your goals are. That's where your prayers and that's the place where you can be quiet in this energy, right? At night, take the time, and whatever that spiritual practice is for you, whether it's praying, whether it's lighting candles, whatever that is for you, this is the place that is going to be in your focus. And by the way, a home doesn't always mean a structure. The keys indicate that for sure, but it is also where we have our emotional foundation is our home. So there is something going on that's going to be a little rough, in the space for you of home and family. Things are changing, and you need to take a look at your living situation, and what does your plans look like for the future. You see there's an Ace of Swords, that's an independent opportunity coming forward, and a big change, and that might be a change for you in the home. Now, emotional security does play a big part of this. It does for all of us, and this is just something that the Hierophant is asking you to tap into during this time. So the last bit of information we have is this Page of Wands, and this Page of Wands coming in after that Ace of Swords indicates that you're going to have more than one opportunity, to move forward. You're going to get the introductions that you need. It's going to lead you to your wish being fulfilled with the Sun card. It's going to lead you to this place of joy, but you have to get through the tribulation of it, the trials, right? And when you do, you will have the support needed. You're going to muster up some strength and some courage, right? You're going to tap into your spiritual guide and make sure that emotional foundation is firm for you. All right. One more card. Light. Okay. That's sun. That's the sun card. You are well on your way to your destiny and your fate. And by the way, that's what the North Nodes say, but the sun card encompasses all of that. I am hoping this resonated with you. If it has, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you balance, peace, and harmony. Take care.